So good afternoon to all of you. This particular video, I am going to explain the return on investment calculation in the arbitrage trade. So this arbitrage trade, normally it exists between the two exchanges what we have discussed earlier. Suppose you can say that now Ethereum is at 4305. If I am saying that I am taking 29th August expiry, then 4,500 call is putting at $97. So it is Tether. So Tether price is 97. And in Delta, if we are going for the same expiry on 29th of August, ETH, and we are going for 4,500, it is 92 and 89. We can get it at 90, 91, something like that. If you consider 92 also, we are having near to 5 tethers as arbitrage value. 5 tethers excess we are getting. So what we are going to do here, wherever we are getting the excess value, we are going to sell it, and wherever we are getting the lower value, we have to buy it. But one catch is here. This particular, I have some real trades to show you, very simple trades I have taken. So that also I can show you. So here what happens, we have to make a practice that we have to keep some as much as 4 to 5 USDT we should get, and that should be out of money. Suppose instead of 4,500, if I go for 4,700, this too also call, it is offered at 48. If I can go to 4,700 here, 43 here, so 43, 48, this also maintains on $5. So this also good, because my aim or contest is to get $4 to $5 minimum. So it is weekly contract. This is weekly contract. 22nd we are expiring. Again 29th is the weekly contract. Monthly will become weekly. Then we'll go for 5th September. Next week also open, like this way it will go. Monthly contract also maintain the similar thing. Why I am telling about the deep OTM options? Because we do not want to close this trade. First thing is, we do not want to close this trade. We want that this trade should be expired by the exchange. So for that, we are taking deep out of money, deep OTM. So this trade, we want that the exchange should expire. That is our first intention or attention. Second thing, why we want the exchange to expire it, so that the brokerage and taxes will not come, both will become worthless. So that is one part. Second part is, if any point of time, if it is at the money, then we are going to get a very good gain. Suppose anybody who has initiated at 4,300 1 week back. So if you see 4,300, now it is 12:30, hardly 1 hour is there. So you can say it is 1 hour. 4,300 is at $6, and here 4,600. So if I 21st, if I go 4,300 is $18. So $12 gain is coming here. $12 gain is coming if by chance or by luck, if we are getting the ATM, the strike is becoming at the money by 1:30, our profit will be phenomenally great. So $5 we are getting through credit, as well as we are getting $12 from here. So we are not only getting, first we got $5 as a credit. Now by closing this, if I close that thing as 6 and sell it as 18, and I am getting 12, so total 17 USDT I can get it as a gain. This is the maximum I can gain if it is at the money. So this at the money factors we cannot expect always. Sometimes we will initiate and it may land in the at the money. So that we can do it. And if we compel or force it to do the at the money, then it will be a very bad choice. So what happens? We will stick to whatever we are getting initially, $4 to $5. That itself is a great gain. So that is what the idea is. So now we will work out on the part of our, you can say, whatever the, suppose we are 4,300 call option of 21st August today. So today 21st August 4,300 call option. So initially in the morning what was there, so this is also is a very good trade. In the morning itself you can initiate. So by looking at that particular things, morning, once in the early morning around 7 o'clock when I was working out, I got that both are at 59. So here 4,300 call also 59, here too also 59. I'll sell coin switch by delta. Now though it has $12 or 12 USDT as again is sitting. However, if it is not going through that $12 also, what is my gain? So here pricing part is very important. So coin switch expenses also 0.65, delta expenses 0.65. However, coin switch, it is on Tether. So Tether is 90 rupees and odd. So I am receiving 5,310 in terms of Tether. I am giving 5015 in delta. Delta it is a fixed rate 85. So 559 USD at the rate of 85, it is costing me 5,015. I am receiving 5,310. So now this is my arbitrage gain is sitting in terms of currency. So 113 is my expenses. So 181 is my fixed gain. This one is sitting for me. But what happens after noon? I am seeing that this become ITM. So this 181 is my fixed gain. If it is OTM, become OTM, out of money, I will get this much. I will not get anything extra. For this, my investment will be around $560. So here 500 USDT I have to pay, 59 I have to pay here. But fortunately today what happens, since it is at the money, I am getting near to 12. So here $6 I am closing, 6 into 90 is my losses, 6 into 90. So you can say, so 540 is my losses and 12 into 85. So 12 into 85 comes to 12 into 85. It comes to 1020. So 1020 is my gain. So I am making almost 7 here and 9 5 is 470. My profit is doubling of 470. Though to close it, again I have to sell out 113 rupees in terms of Indian rupee as a brokerage. I still get 226 gone. So 250 rupees I am getting, some 70-80 rupees more I am getting in this. If nothing happens, then also I am getting 181 rupees. So this is for one coin. So this is part we are taking. So currently CoinSwitch doesn't have portfolio margin. They are taking the isolated margin. Funding cost is more, fund is more. In future, once they reduce it, then we will get a very good gain. Coming to weekly options. So this is I am taking for 29. And this is for the speculative things you can take. 29th August, this I have taken. 4,500 call I have taken here. So 196 I have put it here. But if you see the real trade what I have taken here, so real trade what I have taken here, so you can say, so open positions here, so 4,500 at the rate of 91.50. I also added a put here, so 91.50.80. So 91.50 I bought. So my buying price on delta was 91.5 and my expenses 91.5. So I'll see the expenses also. So 91.5, and here if I go to the fill history, I can get twice I have entered. So here once, 93 and 90, 91.5 has come. It is just for a simple trade. So it is taking me 0.76 as the 0.76 is my brokerage. 91.5. And going back to the selling side, what I have sold 97.3. So 97.3 I sold 97.3. So let me see its expenses also. So here, so if I go to the trade history, I can get it here. So 0.86 is my 0.8611 is my expenses including everything. So 8751 I received 7 in Indian rupee, 979 I have got it. So here too also I put 9085 rate, 142 rupees is my expenses, 837 rupees I am sitting on. So how much money I have invested? So here 91.5. So this is my investment, and how much the margin it is taking here. Now for 2 coins it is taking almost 650. So 325, 325. So 325 I made it to 350. So 441 USDT is there. But do remember, this is isolated margin. Once the price is going up, say 300, 4,300, 4,400, 500, this margin will increase. So this margin can go 25%, 30%, even 40% more. So you have to keep sufficient margins for that also, but nothing, because since you are initiating the trade at a zero risk, so keeping the margins in your hand is a good idea. So then Tether also is your investment. So Tether also can come as a investment to you. So nothing to worry about that. So Tether can come to as a investment. Tether also can grow. Tether can fall. So you can say here you are margin money only. You have to, if that is giving, if it is going near to in the money ITM, or it is going to become ATM, your profit is going to phenomenally. Instead of $7, it can go for 7 plus 12, $19. So this $6.50 or $7 I have already received. So if it is by 29th, if it is coming close near to 4,500, again I will get a credit of 12 to 13. So this 7 plus 12, $19 I am going to get. So my income is going to increase. So for that, paying some margin, I will not mind. I will just keep some margin sufficient so that my position does not trigger. However, based on this, if you say 350, 91, it is totally expiring out of money, and by 29th August, it never comes to 4,500. So it is 4,500. So here, if it never comes to that level, so what will be my gain? So this is a fixed gain. I am not going to get anything more than that. What I am going to say is that I will allow this particular coin switch position to expire worthlessly by the exchange. So these expenses will not come for me. The 78 rupees I will not incur. Then I will have some 3.5 hours or 4 hours left out for the delta. If delta position, it has cost me 0.76. So if I am getting more than $1.50 or something, I can close it, or else I will allow it to this to also go worthless, and this is my gain. So considering this gain 837 with a capital of 441, we can go for 500 also I can project. So you can say in Indian rupee terms, my investment is 40,000. Investment is 40,000, and this particular returns, if I take it, so 40,000. So if I take in terms of this one, so you can say, so I am getting 40,000. So this is my, so I'll just calculate your, so we are making almost in 837. I'm saying that both will expire worthlessly. So here it is my Indian rupee terms. This I will calculate. So 838 rupees of gain with one capital of 39,627. So if I divide it by 7, so into 100, if I will not divide it by 7 first, see that how much it is coming. It is almost 2% you are gaining for 7 days. For 7 days, because we are taking on 22nd, 21st, 29th we will be making, so 7 to 8 days. So divide by 8. So per day, how much we are getting? This much, and we are taking, so this is 30 days return, this is 12 months return, almost 95%. Almost 95%. Do you remember? I have factored the losses, factored the cost also here. I have factored the expenses. I am considering this, both the things is expiring worthless. I'm not going to get anything out of this thing, means no expenses I will incur for the second time. With this is my return. Say this margin, you can say 350. Now it goes to 700. Double. If it is in the money, just in the money, my income also is going to double. So it's 700. Still my profit is 52. Yes, here I am not going to anything, currently 350. I am saying that for a lot it will go 700. In that case also, my return can come to near to 57. But in that case, what will happen? Once it become at the money, in the money, by the 29th, so I'll not be sitting at 837. This 837 is already come to me. I'll be getting another 12 into 85. So another 1000 rupees will get added to my income. It will be 1800. But in fact, 142 rupees more I have to spend for my this thing. So my 800 income can go to 1800. This 800 fixed, it is not going to slip out of our hand. This is fixed money we are getting arbitrage. In case this strike become at the money or in the money, that time, by the day of expiry, on the day of expiry, on the one day before the expiry, you won't get, maybe on the day of expiry. So 1800, let this margin to be doubled. So I am getting, instead of 800, I am getting 1800. My income has doubled. So maximum what is there? Another 142 rupees expenditure will occur out of this. So if you less it 142, so net is coming. This is the money you can get 1700. So in this, your returns, if it is becoming at the money, what will happen? Let this my margin to be doubled, but my return will be on this. So this is on percentage terms into 100. So it is 4.32, where 2.664 has gone to 4.32. I can gain a bigger money in that. So why I am telling here, just you are trading in a Nifty or anywhere you are trading. So this is a zero loss technique. Nothing is there to lose. Nothing is there to lose. Zero loss technique, no additional test costs are, nothing is there. But see the annual return. You may not get it immediately, but it is one coin I am talking about. So somebody is doing for the 100 coins. 100 coins. What will be the things? 100 coins. So 3 to 3.5 lakhs here. So one part is going to zero. If both are going to zero, somewhere the money will be accumulated. You have to transfer to other account. That is what you are going to do. So this particular 100 coins, if you do, what is your near to 4 lakhs? 4 lakhs. Here 100 you can make it. So here, so you can say, sorry, 10 means 10 coins I'm saying. 10 coins if you are making here, 10 coins. 10 coins if you are making almost 3 lakhs 18, and here 77. 4 lakhs, your job is done, and some more money you can keep it in the tether to take the advantage of. So if you take in that order and you just concentrate on this minimum earning also, how much the return? I am considering everything. I am considering the margin you pay, money you are spending for buying the options, both the things. So selling also compensating you for buying. So however, I am considering both. I am considering buying as a cost. I am considering margin as a cost. Received money I am not touching at all. Though you have received 97, that I am not considering at all. I say that 97 is more due to this year. So for that, I am not considering that. So with this, if you have 4 lakhs or 4 to 5 lakhs rupees, if you can in a year, if you can double it off, see the prettiness with that. And every week basis, if you can form, every week 2.6%, 3%, in a month 12 to 15%, in a year 60 to 70%, pay your tax whatever may be, and enjoy the remaining money. No need to go for any risky things, but we can tweak it and make it slightly better also. We can tweak it and make it slightly better also. How? It is out of money, but one problem we are facing here. Suppose you can say here 23rd. I'm going for 23rd. So 23rd, you are getting this strikes 325, 350, 375, 440, 25. This kind of strikes you are getting. However, in Delta, you will not get 23rd, you will not get that strikes. 20, 40, 60, they are 25 here. So you can say 23rd, if I am going for say 4,520 here, it is at 16, 17 rupees. And here 4,500 of 23rd, so 500 and so 500 I am getting 520, 550, so 500 and you can say here 20, 500 I am getting at 20, and here there is no 500 strike for the 23rd, 520 strike I am getting at 17. So $3 also is here. 23rd, today we are in 21st, 22nd and 23rd, 2 more days are there. So this also you can do. So you can sell this one and buy this one, but risk will increase. Risk will increase. Risk will phenomenally increase. So you need to hunt for the strikes only which is having the arbitrage. That is your job. Second part, it should be out of money. You go with the weekly, you go with the monthly options. That is your choice. Monthly also 15, 16 dollars it is maintaining, but you have to wait for entire month. So I will suggest that go for weekly contracts. Monthly 4 times you will get a chance to charge. Even though if it becomes at the money or in the money at any point of time, just close it and go down. So that is also you can make it. Certain sublinks will be there in case of a huge volatility. Do not allow these options to become deep in the money. Deep in the money. So go with out of money 5 to 10% ahead above the line. And if it is due process, it is becoming at the money or in the money immediately. Because it is crypto, you cannot say anything. Arrange for the margin fund, or you can close that and go to the out of money again. So the cost will increase. So some slippage will be there. So some slippage will be there. But this is a pretty good idea to work on that. And with just 100 coins or just 10 coins, 10 coins also if you trade, that itself is enough to make a good gain here. So your capital, you can say on 40,000 every week basis if you can get. So you can say every week, this is on 7 to 8 days time. So you can say 10 times if I can make it to 4 lakhs and 10 times is 8. So 4 lakhs in a month, if it is going to give you 32 to 33,000 in a month, that itself is a big money. And this is also not having any risk. What is the only prime risk? When the strike will become in the money, you have to arrange for more fund here. More margin will be required. So keep some margin in hand and play with 10 coins, 100 coins or 300, 500 coins. So it is a great way to make money in the as long as this opportunity exists. Do not miss it, do it, and at least for 6-month period, if you can do it, you can phenomenally make money. So, and this is very easiest way to make money. Do not have any fear. I have just given you the clue of that. Also I have shown you certain trades here, So from here itself you can make out that how much it can give with a 100 to 200 coins or 10 to 15 coins. Even 10 coins you can trade, and it is in bits and pieces the profit is coming. Arbitrage gives the profit in bits and pieces. It won't give you a big profit or big loss. and here we are configuring with a zero loss. So that is what the benefit we can get. But only one catch is there. Anytime if Tether falls below 85, the Tether coin, if it is falling below 85, we may have some slippage, because while delta it is fixed 85 and Tether if it is coming to 83, so that coin parity gains we may not get. So that is also is a part we have to consider. Otherwise, it has zero loss risk and it has one expenses. If we can avoid brokerage, then that will add to our profit, and we have to stick with a cycle of 7 days, 8 days period. That is the best idea to make money. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Any doubts you can ask me on this. Anybody wants to enter a bigger trade must clarify all things with me before entering the trade. So this is only for our people. So just look into that and initiate in a big way. Do not delay, initiate in a big way and make very good gain. And keep sufficient margin in hand and just make a huge money which is just present in front of your eyes. Only you have to initiate and take that. Thank you very much.